I live in Northern Ontario, and I've never seen this before in my life. Whoa! Hi, I'm Timmy Joe, and this is Gibson. And today on the program, not tech related necessarily, but sciencey stuff. I got trolled by nature last night. I also got trolled by this little guy because he woke me up at 1:30 a.m. crying. Now, unlike most of the time, he actually went right back to sleep, which was nice, but I go to the bathroom and out of my window, I see these crazy light beams. I thought it was the Northern Lights because we live in Canada, and it was a super clear night. You could see every star in the sky, and these light beams were emanating from the ground, just like blasting into like hundreds of feet in the air. And they were shimmering and moving. I had to go, so I had to investigate. So I went outside, as you can see here. You can see it with the cell phone, which is crazy. Like, these pictures don't do it justice. It's like green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red, and then it like changes. And I think this is the Northern Lights, like I'm convinced. So I actually started my wife's vehicle. I figure I'll blast up the highway a little bit, see if I can get some better shots of it where there's no light pollution. And I was totally wrong. I get to the top of the hill and there's no more lights really. I can just barely see them on the ground, which was weird. So I come back down the hill, and as I go down the hill and like crest whatever, the bottom of the hill, they start appearing and just shooting into the sky the closer I get to the ground. And that makes me think, there's no way this is the Northern Lights. Like, what am I experiencing? Why am I, what am I doing here? Like, why am I holding you here? So what this was light pillars. Nothing to do with Northern Lights, nothing to do with magnetic fields or the curvature of the Earth. It was much simpler than that, actually. It was so cold last night that moisture froze so fast that it was only, like little molecules thick. So it was able to kind of stay stationary in the air and kind of float about rather than, going up and forming a cloud or coming down as snow. And what it did was it created these perfect little vessels for light to shoot straight up into the sky as a light pillar. And this is a well-documented phenomenon. I found it on Wikipedia. It explains it there. But basically, you didn't even need the light to be pointed at the sky for it to look like, the bat symbol was just like flowing into the sky. And it was a very clear night. Like, you could see every star in the sky. So that's why it was, I kind of thought it was Northern Lights. It was really cool, and because there's different traffic lights and the street lights go on and off on like a cycle to save energy, and there's a bunch of businesses with neon signs over there. They were all different colors, and they kind of danced about in the sky, which was pretty neat. And it really had to do with a traffic light would shift from green to yellow to red, off in the distance. And on this side, there's just a bunch of trees. So I'm in this perfect perspective. And that's why when I went up the hill, you didn't see much anymore. Because, I was at this exact, spot. You have to be in the right place at the right time to see these light pillars. And I was just in the perfect spot to see them, and they kind of danced about the sky. So I will leave this, bit of music with the pictures that I took of them. I didn't get very good video, of course, but I was able to leave my shutter open on my phone to get some real nice images of these things. Have you ever seen light pillars? Is this not really as crazy a phenomena as I thought it was? You tell me in the comments below. But my name is Timmy Joe, and I hope you learned something about light pillars and how cold Canada can get. So cold that it creates vacuum pockets of moisture that throw light into the sky. Blah!
This is a Chucky Beat production.